Hi, Steve Schlagel here. Question, who likes interruptions? I don't, do you? But unfortunately, we allow interruptions to rule our lives many times. And when we're working in business, it's really important that we're focused on what's most important, that we're working within our strength areas, that we can go ahead and produce highly. The issue is most very successful businesses have owners, management teams, and employees who are very focused and very good at what they do. You know, I looked at a little study on interruptions, and it said that it can take up to 45 minutes to recover from an interruption. If someone stops in your office to have a conversation with you, you get a phone call from somebody, you get a text message, whatever. After you deal with it, you don't instantly jump back at what you're doing most often. Most often that interruption slows you down, and maybe it costs you 15 minutes, maybe it costs you 45 minutes. My experience has been when I manage those interruptions well and not allow them, I can accomplish as much in one day as I normally do in 5 in a whole week. And I've done it over and over and over. I'm in a professional services business, and interruptions cost us a lot, so we have to manage our time well. And you might have seen a previous video I did that was called Time is Wealth. True wealth is not how much money you make, but how much time you have to do the things that you enjoy or that you want to do. And we need to be careful that we don't waste time. And for most people, 20% of their time is very productive and very well spent, and 80% of their time, not so much. So that 80% of the time is often associated with interruptions. And what are the biggest interruptions in life today? Cell phones, text messages, and emails. If you can learn to manage those things and wean yourself from those interruptions, it'll make a huge difference in how focused you are, what you can accomplish and what you can get done, and how much free time that you'll have. Emails, just check it once or twice a day and then deal with those important emails. If you can't train yourself to do that, get yourself a personal assistant, either one that's right here with you or a virtual personal assistant if you need to. But those email interruptions often control the better part of a day for a lot of people. Text messages, same thing. Boom, you're interrupted by it. Oh, I got to deal with that. I couldn't believe some of the surveys that talked about when people are checking their emails. At times you wouldn't expect. They're ignoring the people around them. Do you ever watch people sitting in a restaurant, a husband and wife or two friends sitting in a restaurant, and what's going on? One of them's talking on the phone and the other one's staring off into space. Or they're each talking on a phone to somebody else. Or they're dealing with their text messages. Or they're checking their email. You ever sit in a meeting where somebody's constantly checking their text messages and so forth, or they're answering calls rudely in the middle of meetings? How can you be focused? How can you really be productive in what you do if you allow interruptions to rule your life? When you're focused and working, turn off your cell phone. Turn off your email. Don't let it check and ping you every time that another email message comes up. The temptation will be to look at it. Get away from those interruptions, and it can make a huge difference in how productive you are, what you get done, and most importantly, how much free time you have. A word to the wise.